Here we have Simon. He generally suffers from hitting a weak fade or a slice. Let's take a look at why. Image on the left side of the screen is his before swing. On the takeaway, notice how his hands are moving out and away from his body, and the club head is positioned outside of his hands above the swing path line. That is because he's starting his backswing without engaging his shoulders to turn. Tour pros on average at this point would have made at least 50 degrees of shoulder turn. He has only made 18. Because of his lack of shoulder turn early on the takeaway, he continues to move his hands very vertically to the top of the backswing. From his very steep position, he makes the downswing with the club head continuing to stay above the swing path line, indicating an out to in swing path, which will cause the ball to curve to the right. Image on the right side of the screen is the after swing. At the same point in his takeaway, notice how his hands are now moving more inward, and the club head is now positioned behind his hands and below the swing path line. So how did he get there? He is simply turning more earlier on his backswing. He has now made 38 degrees of shoulder turn, whereas before he was only at 18. As he continues to the top of the backswing, his hands are now moving on a shallower swing path, creating better hand depth and bigger shoulder turn. Just prior to impact, his club head remains behind his hands and below the swing path line, indicating an in to out swing path that will help him to prevent weak fades and slices.